And I'm just like, no way. And I kept looking because what happened here, real quick, folks. Huge winning in Utah right now. I mean, Senate race, governor's race, you name it. And one of the main keys about this is, yeah, how do you like it, Misha? I went early. I went live early. Nobody's used to that. Anyways, but please do smash that like as you come in. Do chat in with where you're from. And go check out my sponsor, MyPillow, mypillow.com. Promo code Lumberjack for big, big savings and a free pillow right now. That's right. You get the free travel pillow, free shipping on orders over $75, and the $25 extravaganza is going on right now. Great deals abound. But check this out. There's a guy running for governor in Utah by the name of Phil Lyman. And these numbers are huge. Okay, so this, one of the main, what do I want to say, tactics of Democrats in the Uniparty has been to take red states that give you a conservative vote all the time, a reliably red vote, and install some Uniparty hack. Okay, and that's what's been going on in Utah. Okay, and Bill Lyman is running for governor out there. He is the Ultra-Maga candidate against this governor, the current governor, Spencer Cox. The results just came in from their GOP convention out there. People, this is wild. Bill Lyman took 67.54% of the vote. Spencer Cox took 32.46%. I mean, this is a guy who wanted Nikki Haley to win and said it would be a big problem if we endorsed Donald Trump, if he was the candidate for the GOP. This guy's worse than Bill Barr. Do you guys realize Bill Barr went on TV the other day on CNN? And I mean, whatever we think of Bill Barr, Caitlin Cox, he just sent her over the edge, okay? Because he basically just said in the interview, she's like trying to say, well, Trump said all these bad things about you. And he's like, well, classic Trump. I mean, but he's still better than Joe Biden. And Caitlin Cox was losing it. Well, anyways, this right now, this situation out in Utah, you need to also understand that Spencer Cox was given money by the National Education Association. I mean, basically, this guy is the controlled opposition, people. Sweden's on. Peter, good to see you. Sweden's my native land. Sweden and Norway and Germany. Yes, I have Scandinavian blood in there. Actually, one of my ancestors, we've traced it back a long way, was a Viking king, had an island off the coast of Norway. Just to throw that out for you, my middle name is Eric. Not to say that we're descendants of Eric the Great, but, you know, I mean, it could be. I've got to trace it back a little further. But anyhow, this is absolutely huge winning. And this what went on at the convention, and I'm gonna go follow my X handle down below. I'm not driving, don't worry. My daughter is driving. I hope she can keep it on the road. I know. I'm just a passenger, okay? All right? Anyways, but he was running out of the convention. This Cox was just absolutely running out of the convention because they were trying to ask him questions about illegal immigration. He can't even answer basic questions on illegal immigration. That's how big of a rhino uniparty hack Democrat this guy is. I mean, descendant of Robert the Bruce, Julie. Are you really now? I mean, I'm curious. I mean, Robert the Bruce, that's cool. But we're all going to put on our ancestry now about the great people that we are descendants from. I actually, when I wrote my Resorts of Minnesota book, I interviewed the owner of that resort, and they were in the lineage of Elbridge Gerry. So quick question, I mean, this is a little history, this is free, aside for you. He's actually one of our founding fathers. True, really, Julie. Well, anyways, do any of you know who Elbridge Gerry is? Okay? Seriously, anybody out there know who Elbridge Gerry is? I'm watching the chat. If you're watching this on replay and you only want the news, just skip ahead a minute because I'm going to watch this here. We've got Blessed Sunday from Massachusetts. We got Australia on the stream. Good to see all you folks. But anybody know who Elbridge Gerry is? Oh my gosh, Gilbert Robert is a descendant of Sir Francis Drake. I mean, this is wild. I mean, we got some people who are descendants. I mean, you guys got good lineage. Nobody knows who Elbridge Gerry is, though, huh? Elbridge Gerry, you would have known this. If you go back 100 years, all of you would have known this in school because he was one of the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence. Elbridge Gerry, he was the former governor of Massachusetts. Massachusetts. And what's funny is I saw somebody from Massachusetts on the stream, and he is also who we get the term gerrymandering from. Okay? He is, so gerrymandering comes from Elbridge Gerry's name. But when I did the Resorts of Minnesota book, Bug Me High Resort, they are in the lineage of Elbridge Gerry. So anyhow, but this deal with Bill Lyman and Cox out there is just absolutely huge, because this is why I tell you people we need to get involved in the party apparatus, because this is at a convention, okay, that needs to take place out there in Utah. But now he has the backing of the party, which usually means that he gets some money. At least in Minnesota, you get a little bit of money, campaign, and get the endorsement of the party, which means that other endorsements are now going to roll in for this guy. This is how you take the country back, okay? This is how you take it back. You can't sit on the sidelines anymore. You have to get involved in the election apparatus and in the party apparatus, okay? Been to his 2 homes in Marblehead. Everyone should go there. Cool, Joe. I haven't been there. I mean, you know, Massachusetts, Massachusetts. I've been to Boston. I've flown into Boston. My former husband is a descendant of Robert E. Lee. Okay, this stream's just going off the rails now. I mean, we are totally on different subjects. A descendant of Robert Lee. Look, I don't care what anybody thinks of, you know, the South and all that. Robert E. Lee, I mean, you know, he was true to his convictions. I mean, I believe the South was on the wrong side of history on the issue of slavery, 100%. But people try to villainize everybody. And if Stonewall Jackson had been a general for the North, we would have won a lot sooner. Okay? I mean, completely, hands down, won a lot sooner. Instead, Lincoln was forced to go with schmucks because that's all he could get. So I could go on about that. There's a whole history of the Civil War, but this is absolutely epic. So this is I'm just looking at Phil Stevenson on X here, and he's covering this so well, and I'm going to repost this. Here it is. Here he is running away from the reporter on illegal immigration. I'm going to repost that right now to my X handle, which is